Well, here we go, folks. It is time for the season finale of Season 4 here in the Xbox Top Division. We are trying to secure a top 5 finish in the Drivers' Championship as our eyes get murdered by that flashing thing. Hoping for no rain. We're headed to Brazil. Should be able to lock down, hopefully, 4th in the Constructors. We're in a good spot there. We just need to have a good run against the McLarens. We got Lima Bean, Div 2 Mercedes driver in the seat as well. So he is making a reserve appearance. And it looks like, yes, dry conditions. Let's go. So what we have enough time for 4 runs, so we're going to get out right quick, right away.
Clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
And get onto the track for our first flying laps. We're going to take the mediums first. There's enough time to do 4 runs here around Brazil. So we're going to use the mediums, get a banker time in, get a cider lap in, and then we'll start pushing on the softs. Super bumpy pit exit to navigate. Gonna have to really hustle it. There's plenty of time to be gained and lost in that pit entry, pit exit area. Let's get a feel. Car back under us. Pretty short lap, only should be a minute. Low minute 7s, high minute 6s, probably full times. I'm probably going to shoot for a mid 107. I'll be happy if I can get mid 107. On the mediums, it'll probably be in the 108s. Alright, first flying lap. Let's get to it. Hello, Silver. I hear you jumping in there.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, doing fine.
Get wide there. Just out on the mediums as a banker lap, since you can get 4 runs in. But it's dry all the way. No rain for us. Seven nines first lap. 9.4. That was slow even for the mediums. But then again, I'm not the type to just come in and bang out a fast lap. I always have to ramp it up, so that's what I'm trying to get. 4 runs in. Reno out.
Yeah.
He crashed. Okay.
Got some MG sound.
Yeah. Get this Aston through.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Since he's already got the Drivers' Championship, I think he was planning already on doing a potential last to first run. But he crashed out at turn 12, so I'm not sure if he changed his mind. got Lima Bean up from Div 2, so I've actually got a second. We've got a second Mercedes on the grid today.
Okay.
Although it's costing me time getting into the pits if I'm trying to get 4 runs in. Yeah, I tried in GP mode, tried to do testing because you can only like fuel so low. I tried to see if you could do back-to-back laps, but the tires just get too hot on push laps.
I actually feel like in GP mode there's high temperatures, and when you are doing the race itself in multiplayer, then temperatures are quite normal. So I don't know. I did the run last week in Brazil, and I had like 105 degrees on front right, but then when I was doing the race, like already in the week, I had maximum of 100 degrees, no, maybe 102, but yeah, I'm, I'm not sure what's going on with temperatures in GP mode.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had to manage the temperatures on the front right in GP mode. I'm running I posted the setup I went with in the setup chat. I ended up going a little harder on the front roll bars, so that's put me in, it's the tires a little bit more, but it gives me a little more nose on the turn in. So I am having to manage it, but I basically have to drive the GP with the temperature panel open, just to make sure I'm not killing that front right too hard.
Yep.
Might only be able to get in 3 runs with the amount of traffic there is. Well, we'll see what the clock looks like. Just about as much curve as you can take without invalidating.
Yep.
This is going to be a clusterfuck. Yep, that.
Ooh.
Gotta pick better spots to get off the racing line. Laps invalid, I'm just gonna come straight in. It'll offset the time I lost having to let a bunch of other people go. Come on, dude. Still pushing to see what representative times I'm doing. Still on a hot lap.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Nobody can get out of the way, jeez. Thing is, I don't know how starting on the mediums does. It's the only thing I don't know. Adding equal performance to Grand Prix mode was a very nice update, though. It's so helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes the racing a bit more interesting. Just get right
All
back
personnel
out.
be aware.
Fast as
Car
you can.
leaving.
Should be able to get those 2 final runs in. This should be a run that most people should be off track for. This one should be a little bit out of sync. Hopefully. I don't know, it still looks like a mess on the track map.
Yeah.
Both Alpha Tauris coming through. Come on, people. Make up your mind with what you're doing. This is why everybody should be running with a full track map and not just the local track map.
Yeah.
Probably a little close to this Ferrari, but I'm being pushed along, so we'll see what I can do. Sloppy Q4. Just didn't get the nose in. Well, we found some daylight at least. 8 flat. You need to go about a half second faster.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I just need to go in and straight back out to try and avoid all the traffic. Because people are going to wait till about the 3-minute mark or so to come out.
Yeah.
An extra minute of track evolution after the 5-minute mark isn't going to offset how bad the traffic is going to be. Messy, messy, messy. Fresh tires. Check the map. Not really anybody else moving. Let's get out there.
Standing by.
Let's hook one up. hopefully people coming out of the pits are going to be sensible, because we're going to be going through right about that time.
Just maybe try not to push too hard, just to keep temperatures between around 85 degrees, because it's the optimal temperature for start of the lap.
Yeah, you're a little hot on the front right, but everything else is good.
Yeah, 90, that's not very good, but
Got a little bit of a toe off of him. Somebody did it. A little bit of wheel spin there. Alright, 7.5, that's about target.
yeah.
Probably could have gone a little later on the brakes into 4, but prioritizing the exit helped out. I didn't want to catch too much overspeed from the toe. Get off the racing line and let this Alpine through. Or Williams or whatever, they're all blue dots, who knows what they are. Just be nice and gentle on the tires on the way back.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Might fall to 11th. Okay. All right. We'll see what the final time comes in at. Hey, what's up, Ron? I see you in there. I'm not sure. I just only have the chat thing pulled up. And I haven't had a chance to look too much. I would assume that you hosting it worked. Okay, Falcon retired on track and is in chat saying he didn't know that, even though he's been penalized earlier this season for doing exactly that. Damn, it's tight though. Only a couple of tenths would have put me like top 5. That's a very close qualifying. Aside from Nemesis out, only man in the 6s. The P4 to P11, 3 tenths. Very, very tight. You're just waiting for cars to drive around, I guess, huh? Oh no, Issa's coming in the pits. Got some work to do in the race here. In the pack. What do you think? What are you thinking? Start mediums or start softs still?
Um,
Mediums I can take probably 22, 21, 22 laps.
softs because I think um, what I actually did last week was there was safety car in lap 7 and it's that point where I wasn't sure if just I want to keep it safe and go hards or mediums. Uh, I have seen everyone was going for mediums, so I took them as well, and with the help of another safety car, I actually they can last from lap 7 to the end with the help of safety car. So I think if you just put soft and maybe just wait and hope for safety car then to lap 7, then maybe it's best option to start on soft.
Start softs, be racy at the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think 37.5 is about the fuel load. Maybe even a teeny bit less. Let's go 37.4. Well, somebody hit the button already. Outside line, middle of the pack.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
And stay out of trouble in the opening S. I think should be on a pretty good run.
No rain expected. No rain expected
I think
for
a
the
lot of
time
people
being.
are probably going to go soft hard. I don't know if as many people are as
I think so.
confident on the mediums.
Yeah.
Oh damn, the slow formation lap. Who's controlling this? Oh word.
There's a gap between McLaren and Ferrari, I think.
Yeah. That's terrible, like how big that gap is.
Enjoy.
Alright.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
This car's forming up. My God, Joey sent it from like a mile back. The McLaren.
Yeah.
Surely he's got to be nursing some damage after that. People not behaving themselves very well. Alright, come on, Lima. Be a good team player here. Let me through. Don't race me, please. Just lift. Just lift. Now let's get after it. That'll save me a little bit of life on the soft tire, that how slow that first lap was. Yeah, let's start saving some of the battery for a second here.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Green flag.
All got DRS. Oh, that's my bad. I think we managed to avoid damage though.
Yeah, it should be fine, I think.
Nose felt fine through the corner.
Just maybe try to lift it a little bit than normal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because they, I think, locks, so... Yeah, 3 seconds for him.
One of the Alpha Towers retiring quickly too.
Yep.
Joey's spending all of his battery to keep going.
Caution, caution.
Oof. Where's that caution? Oh, that's that Alpha Tower coming back on track. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, nose. Get me.
Okay, clear.
Just save your tires, Lima. I'm stuck.
Yeah, maybe try to save more red butter because it's a big DRS train, so it's impossible to overtake.
Somebody lost an action point.
Respawned back on track.
Do you think it's worth coming in early on the hards and trying to undercut this train? Or do you think the hards are not going to be quick enough to offset?
When I was driving last week, I was stuck with two other guys, which were running in hards, and I was on mediums, and it was actually quite tough to get in front of them. So or maybe it was just because they are switching just everywhere up. So there was always that second guy who had the hours, so I couldn't get past. So, but then actually when I overtook them, even with old tires, old mediums, I actually get off by maybe 3 seconds in 4 laps or something. So I'm not sure, but. I will just stick to the plan with mediums because there's guys fighting and might be safety cars soon. You can also save the tires. Better mediums strength, so just try to keep behind them, so better tires, and maybe wait for safety car or that hits a window.
No, don't do it. You're not in this fight, man. Make me burn up my battery, dude. Come on! We're teammates. Jesus! Come on. Is that really the way the whole season's gonna end?